comedian named Ryan Bo Johns. Okay, good. All these jokes are mine. Good. Okay, good. I was talking to my grandfather yesterday, my Irish grandpa. I'm so Irish that my baptism, I'm so Irish Catholic that my baptism was a waterboarding. And we were talking, my grandfather and I were talking about racism and issues like that, and he was like, Michael, don't be racist. Racism is stupid, and stupidity is for women. That's how I like my old people, old and big. But anyway, so my buddy McNaughton is here tonight, and I actually have a story that I wasn't planning on telling, but I'm going to tell it now that he's here. So the other week, I went to Hamilton. And I was there with my girlfriend, and we went to this, she wanted to look at a car, so we went to a restaurant while she was checking out a car lot or whatever, and this waitress comes over, and she's kind of cute, and she's sort of flirting with me a little bit, and I'm flirting back a little bit, right? And she says to me something I'm like, oh yeah, my girlfriend's over there with the cars and whatever, and she's like, I don't get why guys always have to, feel the need to buy bigger cars when they get older. And I go, you know what I don't get? And McNaughton chimes in and goes, pussy. Right? Fucking asshole. So I'm just like, ugh! But I play it off because I'm cool. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I know my buddy's an asshole, don't worry about him. Whatever. And I'm sort of making her laugh again. And then he jumps in and he puts his arm around me and he goes, he's pretty funny, eh? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, you'd never believe he was a virgin. and see, that's her exact reaction. She didn't laugh. She just looked at me and she went, and she looked like she felt a little bit sorry for me and walked away, which was so much fucking worse. So I decide that I'm going to get him back, that I have to get him back. Revenge will be mine. So I go around his neighborhood, like a couple of days later, and he's got a lot of cats in his neighborhood, you see. So I go around and I start taking pictures of all the cats. They're just outdoor cats that people own. They're not like stray cats. And then I put up a sign that said, my cat's missing, with the pictures of these cats. You know what I mean? I put them up all around town with his address. And he works from home. So everybody was coming to his house being like, hey, I got a cat. I found your cat. You know what I mean? And he would be like, oh, this is not my fucking cat. This is not my cat. But the son of a bitch, I can't win with him. Because he started taking the cats and he opened a pet store. And then he started saying that people would come to the pet store and feel like they were already in love with the animal and buy it right away. And that's because it was their animal, you know what I mean? I just can't win with them. But when things go bad like that, I like to do bad things to other people to make myself feel better. So sometimes I'll give somebody the wrong directions on purpose, like if they're like, how do you get to the CN Tower? And I will have farted for and I'll be like, it's right through that. You just go through there and enjoy it. Yeah. Do you ever fart and then you get kind of like an epiphanal moment, like you fart and you're just like, I should probably stop eating so much McDonald's. That's bad for you. Or the worst is when you fart and your friends, they think it smells like McDonald's too. Like when you fart and you like your own brand, but when you fart and your friends are like, it smells like a Big Mac. Somebody in here have a Big Mac? That smells delicious. Then you know you have too much of that inside of you. You know what I mean? I love food from all countries, all places. I love food at all times of the day. But I find that microwaves are they're like a shaming mechanism for people who like to eat late at night. You know what I mean? I'll put food into my microwave, and microwaves are so fucking loud. I close it, it's like clickety clack clack. Hey, Mike's roommates. Yeah, he's about to get a little bit fatter. Yeah. Listen to this. You hear that sound? That's the sound of cheese melting.